Yo, crypto nation and mining family. Crypto nation and mining family. What's going on? Of course, like always, it's not financial advice. Yo, crypto nation and mining family. What's going on out there? I know what's not going on is your profitability stopped going up and it started doing a retracement going back down. Is this the big retracement everybody's been talking about? I don't know. I don't know about anything about that stuff, but I do know that if the price drops back far enough, miners will start turning off their equipment again. Not me. I'll keep mining. I did it through the last bear market and I'll keep doing it through the next one. Why? Because I find them profits. I hunt for those Satoshis. I'm just saying. And one of the good places that I go for to hunt for Satoshis, what to mine, links down below if you guys are wondering where to find this stuff. And you can go right up to the top here. You can plug in your cards, click on the button right here. You can put in your electric costs per kilowatt hour, hit calculate, and then you can just slide on down here, guys. And then this is basically, it's not telling you, hey, mine this one by any means. If there's a coin that you're like, dude, I fundamentally believe in the project, I fundamentally believe in the dev team and what they're doing and what they stand for, by all means, go on with your bad little self and support them if that's what you feel like you want to do, even if it's that you're spending more electricity than you're getting in Satoshis. That's on you. Have I mined things at a little bit of a loss from time to time? Yep. Did it pay off? A little bit. Did I get burned a couple of times? Oh yeah. Held on to a few things just to pinch too long. Bitcoin private. So, if you were looking for the maximum amount of Satoshis, it looks like Vale has come up on that X16 RT. So, looks like if you're just looking for pure gains, go on and hunt this stuff down. Now, I kind of tell people a little bit of this. Now, with you going, man, I'm gonna go mine this and I'm gonna sell this, right? Well, you're mining it now while it's pumping. And by the time that you generate enough to be able to send through the network, possibly, maybe maybe it stopped pumping by then and the price is normalized out by then because you didn't catch it beforehand. So be careful with trying to go after, if you don't have a serious hash power to be able to just throw at a particular coin, I would probably hold off on going after high risk gains like this. If it's something that you fundamentally believe in, then for sure do what you need to do. Okay, now, so I have mine. Now you guys know that I've checked out this Ryo coin, and with Nvidias, these things are baller. Do not put your AMD on here. It's not a normal kryptonite algorithm. It is core intensive. So this is Nvidia's playground, not AMD. Sorry guys. So if you got an AMD farm, don't come up over here. You're gonna potentially lose money. I'm just saying. Same thing with Beam. it's a little better to do it on NVIDIA, kind of a little core intensive over there. So, and then if you're looking to mine Beam, you can do it one of two ways on the new algorithm, which will be either through NiceHash, through Beam. You can do it through Kudo Miner if you're wanting to do it that way too. So there are multiple ways to be able to mine some of that Beam. Now, myself, I've been using Simple Miner OS. Guys, not so simple. If you want to use Simple Miner OS, first off, it's $2 per month per rig from the get-go. You get like 2 days to check it out, and then they want you to pay. Oops, sorry, kitty. But I also use HiveOS, which is a lot simpler to use. A lot simpler. And with NiceHash, breeze to set up. You guys need me to help walk you through it, just get a hold of me. I'll direct you. You can get onto my Discord. Links are also down below. Or you can drop a comment down and I will help walk you through it. It is super simple to set it up on HiveOS. If you're wanting to set up that Beam, let me switch over here. So if you're wanting to set up Beam on Simple Miner, or maybe you've got the miner downloaded manually, well, here's the configuration. If you already have the miner downloaded manually, and this is your first try through, I commemorate you for downloading that on Windows first off. But for the rest of you that have done this is, you know where to do. You get into the get started, look for your miner configuration, boom, you're done. For those who are doing this for the first time, so for me, I'm using bminer. I would come up into here and select all of this. Do not select bminer up in the front. It's like a little head text that's just telling you, hey, this is what it is. You copy this, you paste it into the miner, and what you're going to change out here is where it says permanent address. You're going to go into your Beam wallet. You're going to go into receiving payments, and you're going to generate a payment that does not expire. Make sure to select the part that it makes the wallet address permanent. Otherwise, it will expire after 24 hours. So that's just one little bit of advice. Otherwise, you'd be like, why can't I get paid? And then right here, it says worker name. I don't care if you put 001, worker 1, Joe Mama. I don't care. Just put something in there that if you have multiple rigs and one of them goes down, you can be like, oh, this one went down, and now you can start doing diagnostic and figure out, why did that one turn off? Did somebody bump into it? Did somebody unplug it by accident? Did somebody accidentally turn it off? Did XYZ? It could be a million things that could turn your rig off. So you want to be able to distinguish which one it is. Easiest way, name it. And then you'll notice right here at the very end here, it has these numbers, right? And if you go up into here, it says stratum ports right up here, guys. Okay, so stratum ports. What these are like, so think of the stratum host name location. That's like saying what block, what apartment building you need to go to, okay? And then you've got your stratum ports. That's like knowing which apartment number you need, okay? So now you know what apartment you need to be at, which door you need to knock on. Okay, now what this does for you is it gives you different difficulty ratings. Think about this. So if your difficulty rating is too low, then this is not going to work for you very well. You're going to have rig stability issues, latency problems, this, that, and the other. So if you have bigger mining facilities and stuff, you should already know that you need to use different port numbers. If you have been slowly DCAing, dollar cost averaging into your rigs, like I always recommend, and for the first time you're noticing a little bit of a goofy issue, you might want to just change out, the port number in the miner to maybe 444. Oop. To 444, or if you just bought a ton of them because you found a smoking deal, then you can sit there and go to the bigger port number. And I like that. Big ass mining rigs. That's hilarious. They actually put it on there. Somebody was having just a little bit of fun. So if this is what you guys are wanting to mine on, basically this is how you do it. And if you guys got any configuration problems or anything like that, certainly hit me up. I will be more than happy to help you out. Links to the Discord and everything are always down below as usual. So moving on along. Now, there hasn't been any real major hardware coming out. No real AMD or NVIDIA stuff as of lately. NVIDIA is talking about some stupid profits. I don't really care. They're Fortune, 500,000, 1,000 company, whatever they are. They're rich. I'm not them. I was going to do an article on them, but I don't really care about them that much to give them that kind of clout, I guess. ASICs, there really hasn't been too much going on with the ASICs either. Strong U's coming out with a X11 coin miner. Is it something that I would really even care about? No. For this one, there isn't a single coin on here that I care about at all. This is a dash miner, basically, if you want to really think about it. Unless you want to sit there and mine some of that cannabis coin, or some monetarium unit, some digital price classic, or Onyx. But this is mostly people will be getting this for Dash. Of course, Dash is a privacy coin, kind of like Monero. For me, it doesn't tingle me in the pongies enough for me to want to get up on board with this one, especially at the pricings of it. You're talking about making $16 a day, and then after the first week, you're not making this. No. You're going to be lucky if it's not cut in half after the first week, because this is all factored in with none of these miners on there yet. So if you took this hash power today and dropped it on that algorithm, you'd make this. And then as everybody and their mother starts getting these things, they're like, oh, profits, this goes away. It evaporates. I'm just saying. So for new hardware and stuff like that, I'd be waiting. I think some of the stuff's going to be getting dropped out for graphics cards wise. There's more to come. Pricings need to come down a little bit, in my opinion. I think especially for Nvidia, they're still a little high. I think they would sell a lot more if they dropped their prices down. I'm just saying. Just saying. I know they ain't watching me. I'm a nobody. But that's pretty much it. My main focal for today was pretty much, you know, going on about that beam. So if you guys have any beam questions set up, if you're having any funky errors or anything like that, certainly hit me up. Drop your comments in down below, guys. I'd love to continue this conversation down below with any kind of mining questions you may have. Any kind of questions, guys, drop them down below. While you're down there, definitely, guys, smash that Lizzie like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, share these videos with anybody, especially if they're new and they're wanting to learn about mining. They already know about crypto. They're like, I want to learn about this mining stuff. Send them my way. I'll certainly instill some of that awesome knowledge that I have learned over the past couple of years. So certainly, guys, like always, I'll definitely see you all on the next one.